Hey everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to learn about social engineering technique. Alright, so first of all we will understand about what is social engineering. So social engineering is all about exploiting human. Okay, so in security we usually consider that this human layer is the eighth layer of OSI model. Okay, so of course this is not officially, but in security we consider that. So like on the top of application layer there is a human layer also, which can be easily exploited. Okay, so when I exploit any human, okay, when I exploit any human, we consider this as a social engineering. I'll give you a very nice example. So like for example, okay, I drop a pen drive just outside of some organization, and while walking into the organization, if someone sees that pen drive and someone picks up that pen drive and inserts it into the computer system, then this kind of an attack is called as USB drop attack. Okay, this is also a social engineering attack. The reason is we are exploiting human. Okay, we know that humans can be easily fooled. Okay, once we give out some lucrative offers, or maybe some coupons, or maybe something more lucrative in which they fall for it. So exploiting human layer is really easy, and that's why majority of the cyber attacks, okay, listen to this, majority of the cyber attacks are conducted by exploiting human, not technology. Oh, it's out in the statistics that approximately 60%, okay, 60% of the cyber attacks are occurred by exploiting human, okay, and not the technology, because day by day technology is increasing. I mean, technology is getting advanced. A lot of precautionary measures are taken place, so directly exploiting technology is quite difficult, but exploiting a human layer first, and then through that human we can exploit the entire network, we can exploit the entire technology which is available in the back end, right? So this is all about social engineering. So here is the quick definition. Social engineering is a name given to category of security attacks in which someone manipulates others into revealing information that can be used to steal data, access to systems, access to cellular phones, money, or even your own identity. The goal of social engineering is to trick someone into providing valuable information or access of that information. Alright, so this is social engineering. Now in this video we are going to learn about one of the technique of social engineering, which is called as phishing. So could you please fill up the survey form for me? Like you get a lot of such emails, right? Please fill up this survey form. This is my college project, okay? Please do this on behalf of me, please do this, okay? So these all are kind of a phishing emails. One of the very nice example here which I'll be showcasing you is, look at this, okay? The recently like COVID-19, okay, after the COVID-19 thing, these emails has been spread out in the mass. Okay, so as you can see over here, this email is being sent by support at who.international. Now who.international is not the official domain of World Health Organization, so this is clear that someone has registered this who.international and they are sending an email from this email address, and it looks like World Health Organization. Here is the logo, and then they are saying you that World Health Organization has sent you some message, open it, and the title is COVID-19 questionnaire. So basically when you will open this message, they will redirect you to some questionnaire where they will steal your sensitive informations, like your personally identifiable information, like your health data, and lot of more stuffs. So how this can be done? Okay, how this can be done? So basically when we talk about phishing, it's always about creating similar web pages. Okay, like I'm specifically talking about web-based phishing. So web-based phishing is all about creating similar pages. So for example, if I want to hack into your Facebook account, I will create same Facebook page, okay, with the same user interface. You will feel like, okay, this is an original Facebook page, okay, same to same user interface. You will not see any difference, but I will change the coding. I will change the coding in a way that it does not go to Facebook, it will go to my server, it will steal your credentials, and it will give me your username and password or email address and password. So that is what phishing is. Okay, if someone sends you some malicious link or someone sends you some unwanted links, if you open on it, if you see some login to Facebook, login to Google, okay, and then always check for the domain name. Okay, always check for the domain name, where the web page is hosted, where it is coming from. Okay, so of course I'm going to give you out a lot of tips going forward in this video. So yeah, it is the act of tricking someone into giving confidential information like passwords and credit card information on a fake web page or email form, pretending to come from a legitimate company, right? So we are also going to do the same thing right now. For example, sending an email to a user falsely claiming to be an established legitimate enterprise in an attempt to scam the user into surrendering private information that will be user for identity theft. So nowadays I have seen that a lot of companies have started gathering data. Now people have understood that data is the king. Okay, data is the king in future. So people have started pulling out a lot of data, gathering data by sending out such fake campaigns. Recently, while scrolling to Facebook, I came across a post where they said that RBI is hiring, kindly apply through this link. Okay, now like it was a fake message, it was a fake post. Basically that company was just pulling out all the data from the people. So of course such kind of a job scams, such kind of scams are usually happening. Okay, you must have come across like somebody maybe giving you out a job, and they will ask you, okay, your job is confirmed in HP, your job is confirmed in this particular company. Then they'll ask you, you just have to come here for a final round of interview to understand the basics of the company, and then you will be given a job opportunity. So they will tell you that you come by flight, okay, and book a flight, and like give us this much amount of money first, and then we will allow you to sit in the final round of interview. So never fall for such traps, never fall for such traps. Okay, they basically will steal your money, and they are not going to have any physical presence, so you are going to lose everything. All right, so I hope this explains well about what is phishing. Phishing is like showcasing you the same page as of the normal page. Like for example, I will show you the SBI login page. Okay, but the page will not be hosted on the SBI official website. It will be hosted on my server if I am an attacker. Okay, and now if you not understand, you will fall for it, and you will enter your credentials, your username and password. Okay, and then I will steal your data. So that is what phishing is. It's kind of a very old attack, but still it is working. A lot of advancements are happening on phishing, so of course this is working. Now look at this. This is a Facebook page, right? This is a Facebook page. It's the same page as of Facebook, right? And as you can see over here, this has been hosted on my local host. Okay, I have hosted this on my local host to just give you a demo. So I'll just write down into notepad what all things you would require in order to perform a successful phishing attack. Alright, so one is like let's say create a fake page. Second is like stealing script in PHP, usually in PHP. Third is hosting server. Alright, so you need these three things: fake page, stealing script, and hosting server. So first step is to create a fake page. So how can we create a fake page? Like if you go to facebook.com, just press Ctrl S. Okay, just press Ctrl S. So let me go to facebook.com. This is the original facebook.com, right? This is the original facebook.com. This one. Okay, it does have a new interface now. So when you go to this new interface, just press Ctrl S. Ctrl S to save this web page as it is. Okay, Ctrl S is to save this web page as it is. So when you will save this, you will have this HTML file. Along with this HTML file, you will have all this. You can see all this CSS, JavaScript, image file, everything you'll have once you download this entire web page. Okay, so you'll just have to do Control S, nothing else, nothing else. Okay, now I'll walk you through the steps that I've taken to create this demo. So this is my, let's say, okay, so hang on. So I was looking for a file, HTML file, okay, which is your back, and now I'll just walk you through what changes you have to make in it. So I'll go open it with Notepad++ and look at this. Okay, now this is the source code. Okay, it's an HTML source code, so you might not be knowing about HTML, CSS and JavaScript, but do not worry. Okay, do not worry. All you need to do is just like press Control F and find out this action is equals to, find out this action is equals to. Now why do you have to find this out? Because like, see, I'll make you understand about forms in a very short manner. Okay, I'm creating a simple HTML form. Look at this. So okay, HTML starts with HTML. We may have some head section into which we can put title, like introduction to HTML forms, title close, head close. Then we'll have body, and in body we are writing a form. Okay, so form method is equals to post action is equals to, let's say, login.php. Inside of this we have to write down like, let's say, username. Then we'll put input type is equals to text. Well, okay, name is equals to username, and again a new label, password. I'll make you understand this, don't worry. Let me just finish up this. Password, name is equals to, again we can keep it as a password. Finally we will require a button. Input type is equals to submit, value is equals to login, and form close, body close, HTML close. Alright, so this is a simple HTML form. Okay, it's like our body structure. In HTML we have head, we have body, and inside of body we can write our own form. So understand, I'm keeping more focus on this form right now. In order to create an HTML form, there are two ways. Okay, the two attributes that you need to set, which is method and action. So method is equals to it could be get or post. Usually it could be get or post. There are different other methods as well. Okay, but usually you will see get or post. So I'll talk about I'll not talk about method for now, but yeah, action is equals to login.php. So basically method is equals to how to submit, and action is equals to where to submit this form. Okay, so method means how to submit this form. Okay, whether I should submit it with get method or post method, and action is equals to it means like where to submit this form. So after taking up the user input, okay, where this user input should go. So that is what the action is. Now if you have understood this action, okay, so we are going to search this action like in the original Facebook page. Okay, in the original Facebook page they will of course have a form, because everything on the browser is form. So we will find out this action is equals to, and as you can see over here, okay, here we have we have written down login.php. okay, this is my edited form, this is my edited web page. Actually, when you just go to original Facebook page, you will find this slash login slash. okay, so basically original Facebook form will have this slash login slash. It means that Facebook is going to submit the user input in this particular web page. okay, slash login slash. Now we have to replace this with our phishing script. We have to replace this action with our phishing script. Why? Because we don't want user to go to actual Facebook server, we want user to go to our server, and we want to steal the credentials. So we will write login.php. Now why we will write login.php? Because we will have a login.php hosted on the same server. okay, I'll show you the login.php as well, which is a stealing script, okay. So I hope like you have to make this change. okay, I hope you have just got this idea. I'll look for another action if there is any another action. So find next. okay, over here also there was a link called as m.facebook.com. so if a user opens with mobile Facebook, then you have to replace this as well, because you are not sure whether your victim will open with the desktop Facebook or the mobile Facebook. So make sure like how many action, whatever number of action you find out. okay, action is equals to replace all the value with login.php. okay, so usually on Facebook it will be around two actions which you have to replace. Make sure you have to change the action which is in the form, okay, which is in this form tag, not any other action. Because if you will simply go and search for action, you will find a lot of action. See, you don't have to do anything with this action. okay, you don't have to do anything with this action. Only action is equals to, which is of a form. Alright, no other action should be replaced. So this is already replaced. This is my fake page. okay, this is already replaced. This is my fake page, it's created. Now I'll walk you through this phishing script. This is a stealing script. Now what exactly this will do? okay, on executing this entire script, okay, on executing this entire script, finally this script will redirect a user to this particular page, okay. The URL which is mentioned here is basically that URL when you attempt a wrong username or password. So we are tricking a user. okay, we are tricking a user, like if user will come onto our phishing page, and if user will like enter the username and password, then we are redirecting them to this page which is of a Facebook, and which says like you have mistyped some characters, or your username and password is incorrect. So user will feel like, okay, I might have entered something wrong, let me try once more. Now at this point of time, when a user will try logging again to the Facebook, he'll be able to log in, right? So this is basically a stealth script. You are fooling a user that the first page was yours, so user will not come to know, but then after you are redirecting the user to original Facebook page, and then user will be able to log in, but you will do your job in between. okay, so now understand this entire script. $handle. So in PHP, whatever starts with dollar is a variable. okay, so this handle is a variable, and in this handle we are opening this file, okay, log.txt. we are opening this file log.txt in an append mode. So here A is append mode. So whatever the data, whatever data comes in will be stored in the log.txt file. So fopen is file open function. For each, now this is for each loop, okay, and $_post. So for all the post variable, $_post. So all the post variable, okay, as variable. So here is another variable is equals to value. So this is the combination, variable tends to value. okay, so whatever whatever the variable is and whatever the value of that variable is, okay, you store it. For each post request, post data, you store the data in this format, and here we are going to write the data. We are going to write the data in a file. So fwrite is file write. okay, so file write, with the help of file write, what we are doing, we are having this handle variable over here. So and this variable, so this variable will have the value, like for example in email address, you will type your email address. So this email is a variable and your email address is a value. So we are going to write this variable value in this handle. Okay, so basically it will be stored in this log.txt. Same thing, now we are putting is equals to, so variable, then is equals to, then again we are placing the value in the log.txt file with this file, right? And finally we are separating, like we are giving a new line, so /r/n basically for new line. Okay, and then this function gets closed. We are again adding a new line, and then we are closing the file with file close, and we are closing this variable, and finally we are exiting this entire script. Okay, so that's how it works. This is a PHP based phishing script, or you can say stealing script. Okay, now I hope you have just got this idea. So step number 1 and step number 2 is done. Now the third thing is hosting server. So you need a hosting server. You see, all the idea is basically you upload this fake page and the script, upload this fake page and the script on some server, okay, on some live server, then send the link to your victim, and victim clicks on it, victims gives the details, and you will get the victim's username and password, email address and password in your log file on your server. So that's the whole idea. So of course you will require some hosting server. So there are a lot of free web hosting servers, but understand, free web hosting servers will not allow you to do phishing attack because it's against their policy. You cannot do such illegal attacks, such criminal attacks with the help of the free web servers. So they do have some automated bots to detect whether you are hosting any phishing script or not. Okay, so it might work for 1 or 2 times on free server. After that they will block your they will suspend your account. So you might purchase some free web hosting, you might purchase some hosting server for lesser bucks. Okay, maybe for 50 rupees, for 100 rupees. There are a lot of hosting servers available. You may check out this digitalocean.com. okay, they are offering a normal server for very cheap, like around $5. okay, you can just create your own droplet in DigitalOcean and you can use it. There are a lot of other options as well, you can explore it. But now, as of now, I'm going to give you an example using XAMPP. Okay, so I am using this XAMPP, and I've hosted. XAMPP is basically to set up a local host server. Okay, XAMPP is basically to set up a local host server. So I have enabled this XAMPP on my system, and I have started Apache. Basically, it will be for my PHP code. Okay, so my Apache server will understand my PHP code, and that's why I have turned it on. And I have stored all the files in my XAMPP folder under htdocs. So XAMPP is again a server, is a local server basically, which can help you to which can help you to test the code. Okay, so under XAMPP we have this htdocs. htdocs is basically the public folder which other users can see, and inside that I have this new demo and the Facebook phishing files. Okay, this HTML file and the login.php file. So now I'll quickly go to this. This is my file. I'm refreshing it. I'm typing out smith@smith.com, Smith, my password. Okay, and I'm clicking on login button. So on clicking on the login button, my cookie grabbing script, not the cookie grabbing script, my phishing script will steal the credentials, and see, my phishing script has redirected me to this page. Now you usually see this page when you mistype some characters or your email address or password is incorrect. So look, now I'll see that this is the original domain, right? So this is kind of a trick that you can play with. And let's go into this folder and check this out. In this log.txt you will see a new entry. Can you see this? Email address smith@smith.com, password smithpass. Okay, alright, so this is how you can do it. You can do phishing attack on your friend, on your victim. See, understand, phishing is not always illegal. Phishing can also be used for positive approach. Okay, phishing can also be used for positive approach, being a white hat hacker. How? Because we are also providing phishing security assessments to our client. So we intentionally do phishing attacks on the employees of our client, so that they are able to know that whether their employees are security aware or not. Okay, so these kind of these kind of services can also be provided. So yes, phishing is not always illegal. We can do it for a good cause as well. So one more thing which I would like to show you is, now if I want to, let's say, cd downloads ngrock.exe http what's the port over here, 80. So this ngrock, okay, is basically a very nice software to make your private server into public server. Okay, so I'll quickly open this. Now if you open this local host, not this one, colon, okay, I have this localhost colon 80, okay, this one. I'll copy this, 4040. It's a 4040, it's 4040. Oops. So ngrock, I'll walk you through what is ngrock, don't worry. Localhost colon 4040, this is ngrock. Okay, and if you go to the official website of ngrock, it basically converts your private server into public server. So when I say public server, it means that the URL which ngrock will create, okay, it will be worldwide accessible. It will be worldwide accessible, so anyone can look into my system remotely. Okay, so ngrock will create such tunnels, and it will be a secure tunnel, and you will be able to access the private server from anywhere anywhere in the world. Okay, so that's what basically ngrock do. Public URLs for testing your chatbot. So basically it converts all your private server into public server. Okay, so now if I do like this, 4040 new demo, or let's say, what's the URL over here, this one, right? Okay, it will be available here as well, this one. Copy link location, new demo, and over here we have this HTML file. So I'll copy this link location. Oops. Copy link location. Now look at this. I have created this URL, ngrock URL, under which I have new demo folder, and under which I have this Facebook page. Okay, I might have to, okay, if I give out this URL to anyone in the entire world, it will be publicly accessible. Okay, it will be publicly accessible. So I have to mention the port number over here, because we are not using the default port. So once we give out the port number over here, port number /80, okay, it's not taking, is the file available? Let me just check, refresh. Alright, see, it seems some problem. Okay, but yeah, previously you just saw that the page has loaded. So if I send this URL to anyone in the entire world, okay, I don't have to host my phishing page on my phishing script anywhere else, okay, on some live servers. This is going to be working as a live server. Alright, and you will get this log file automatically created in the same folder wherever you have hosted this particular script and the HTML file, and you will be able to do phishing attack. Okay, I hope this explains well about this phishing attack in detail, and thanks for watching out this video. See you in the next video. All right, take care, bye.